it's true. Going to sleep at night, probably one of the best experiences, being able to go to bed at 12 and wake up at 10 a.m., 9, 8, 7. Go to bed at 9, wake up at 7. And just, I'm not encouraging anyone to stay up to play games or watch movies or watch TV, watch cable, or watch Hulu, watch YouTube, or surf the internet or play video games, but those are all the things that I'm up doing. And waking up late, we have to see where it takes us, And, anybody who has higher aspirations than that are truly incredible people, and I admire you and your perseverance. And, it's not a hobby to see what people can become and then try to relate to it. So it's funny how it is that to a small demographic of people who do or don't know better, and they just don't know what it is because we haven't looked back 100 years to see if it's true or not, and we've looked back thousands of years to see if it's true or not, and it seems like it is. So, daydreaming is very tingly, and that's one of my things is daydreaming. So, it's my fault that I don't come up with enough things to work with for you folks that show us each and every day that, you know, we, daydreamers, we get tingles from seeing who you've become. And, every time we get some sort of reprisal, we wish we had it, that flair that we need, and sometimes you'd be surprised. It's just, a few more things that we each need to get our hands on a little something. So, it's fun trying to figure out something, but you'll never figure yourself out if you don't stop and think about it. Is our mentality, and at the same time, it's not, because we're just dealing with our lives, and looking at things from this perspective that our parents, hold on to us, for the rest of our lives. And that's sort of what it is that people are trying to tell us throughout our whole lives, even when we, reached a point in our lives where we can't be any more successful than we've become at that point. And it's just how old we've become. So, look at people who have, become successful and see what point in their life they did that and what age they reached. It's not a lullaby sometimes, life isn't fun, for us either. Sometimes it might be, and, hopefully we'll each find that nook that we need to at least have a little more fun when we stay home. And, it's something that I see, and that we all have that problem. So, it's hard to tell you guys, that I take you for granted when I'm just trying to, explore what's going on and see, for the first time, or revisit a place that I haven't been to in a long time, but I'm uncomfortable. So, it's interesting, I might watch your videos, I might not, I might look for insight, I might not, but there's so many terrible things that have happened when, people are just partying and doing the same thing as ordinary people. So, just a little more food for thought. And so, hopefully I'll make a little more footage later and try to just, put everything into an hour-long, 2-hour-long, 3-hour-long, 10-hour-long video at some point. I don't know what YouTube's gonna let me do. And I'm just gonna keep rambling at some point. Right now I'm just rambling and wishing everyone nothing but the best. And, thank you for sharing, and, always think about people, and people who are doing the same thing in a place that doesn't pay as much, and just let what I'm saying, refresh your point of view of who we are, because those people, they might be going through something right now, and it has nothing to do with anything we can come up with as a joke about it. Because, if you work in an amusement park and your whole life is crumbling down anyway, and then you either do or you don't buy McDonald's, and you buy the McDonald's and your whole life comes crashing down because you bought McDonald's. Well, that's not funny. So, if politics are a game, life might be about the ride. And people who try to advertise that, like rappers, like Wiz Khalifa, like who's your most favorite rapper, who's playful. Then you have the rappers who are, you know, the Marvel MCU cast of rap, like seriously hardcore rappers who don't really live a hedonistic life, who can believe that ties into what I was just talking about. So yeah, wherever it's gonna take us is scary, because wherever life takes us can be eerily unimportant and scammy and nookish and dark. And you know if politics were ever a game, have politics ever been a game? No, it's never been a game that enough people have been willing to participate in or play with. And that's why I question the demeanor of politics so much, because we haven't seen a true freedom yet. And think of it as a threat to our freedom, that we can't do anything to an extent, or that we have to limit ourselves. And that we never really see a true change in society because of it. Once you get to this point where you don't even remember what you read about it, so am I making up the story, or is it true that, it's interesting, or is it not interesting to think about what I'm saying? Am I off topic or not? But could I say what I say anyways? That's what I'm wondering. It's just, that's what I'm on right now. That's where my mind is. Daydreaming or having a bad dream or something. It turns into an off-topic conversation. But think about it. Maybe it's not, because of what I'm going through. What are people going through? What am I saying? It's ASMR. It's daydreaming. So, if politics were a game too, we could all end up losing, and it's scary either way, because, we're in a free country, and we're never truly free. So, basically, that's what it's like to not be able to, I don't know if I'm using the word correctly, but hog-tie, your beliefs and your businesses and your practices and your faith into and politics and political views and opinions into the ground. And because some people's brands and lifestyles might be seemingly nailed to the ground, and it's just horrifyingly that so. So we have to look at those people's lives and see that the differences are in our lives, between their lives and our lives, are meant to be, and that is scary too.